If you like the idea of Cocoa Village, the next question is usually, should I actually buy near here, or should I be looking at Rockledge, Merritt Island, Viera, Cocoa Beach, Cape Canaveral, or somewhere else nearby? That is the right question, because Cocoa Village has a very specific lifestyle. You get restaurants, local businesses, events, character, river proximity, and central Space Coast access. But nearby areas may give you newer homes, easier commutes, more space, beach access, water access, different school routes, or a new predictable ownership profile. So today, from Cocoa Village, let's compare the areas buyers usually put on the same list and talk about how to decide which one actually fits your lifestyle. Hey, I'm Carrie Leota, a local realtor right here on Florida's Space Coast. I help buyers compare Brevard County homes and nearby neighborhoods through the lens of a real-life commute, insurance, inspection risk, flood considerations, resale, lifestyle, and the monthly payment that still lets you enjoy living here. And if you're researching a move to Brevard County, Florida, I also have a private Facebook group called Moving to Brevard County, Florida. It's a place where people researching to move to Brevard County can ask questions, compare neighborhoods, learn from locals, and understand what Space Coast life actually feels like before you buy. Just scan the QR code on the screen to join us there. Now, let's start with the big picture.
Cocoa Village is not trying to be Viera. It's not trying to be Cocoa Beach. It's not trying to be a brand new subdivision. The appeal here is character, local restaurants, shops, events, a historic downtown feel, and access to the river and central Brevard routes. For buyers who want a more walkable, local, established lifestyle, that can be a big deal. But Cocoa Village is also not one simple home search. Some homes nearby may be older, some may need more inspection attention, some may have parking limitations, some may be close enough to enjoy the village but not truly walkable. Some may have flood insurance, roof, or renovation questions that need to be reviewed early. So I would think of Cocoa Village as a lifestyle anchor. If that lifestyle is important to you, then we look for the property that supports it, but we still compare the homes itself against alternatives. Rockledge is one of the most natural comparison points. If you like Central Brevard access, but you do not necessarily need the downtown village feel, Rockledge may make sense. Rockledge can offer practical neighborhoods, access to US 1 and I-95, proximity to Viera, and a mix of older and newer options depending on where you look. For some buyers, Rockledge gives them the central location they want with more traditional residential feel that can be helpful if you need more predictable parking, a different lot size, a specific school route, or easier access to daily errands. Cocoa Village may win if restaurants, events, walkability, and historic character are important to you. Rockledge may win if your priority is central convenience and broader residential search, or a home that feels less tied to downtown lifestyle. This is one of those comparisons where the map alone does not answer the question. You have to compare the weekly routine. Where do you work, shop? Where are the activities? How often do you actually use Cocoa Village? And does the home itself give you the parking, layout, yard, and condition you need? Merritt Island is another major comparison. Some buyers look at Cocoa Village because they want river proximity and Space Coast character. Then they look at Merritt Island because they want water access, canal homes, beach routes, Port Canaveral access, or a more island-centered lifestyle. Merritt Island can be amazing for the right buyer, but it is different ownership conversation. You may need to think more carefully about bridge routes, flood zones, insurance, roof age, drainage, canal, or waterway maintenance, and how the actual location affects your commute. Merritt Island is not just one category. Merritt Island, Central Merritt Island, canal front homes, inland neighborhoods, and properties closer to different bridges can all feel very different. Cocoa Village may be the better fit if you want downtown character, restaurants, events, and mainland centrality. Merritt Island may be the better fit if water lifestyle, canal options, beach access, and island identity matter to you more. But in both places, you want to review the property carefully. The lifestyle is only half of the decision. The insurance, flood, roof systems, and resale story matter too. Now let's compare Cocoa Village with Viera and Suntree. This is a very common buyer fork in the road. Viera and Suntree may offer planned community amenities, shopping, medical access, school and activity routines, newer home options, and more suburban layout. But buyers who want convenience, predictability, newer construction, sidewalks, community amenities, sport routes, and a strong master plan feel, Viera and Suntree can be very appealing. Cocoa Village is different. It gives you more historic character, a downtown lifestyle, local restaurants, and a less uniform feel. That is wonderful if you want it, but if not, it may not be the best match if you want a newer home, large modern floor plan, a planned amenity package, or a very specific school and activity routine. So I usually frame the comparison this way. Do you want established character and local downtown energy, or do you want planned convenience and newer community structure? Neither answer is wrong, but they lead to very different home searches. But some buyers put Cocoa Village, Cocoa Beach, and Cape Canaveral on the same list because they all feel connected to the Space Coast lifestyle, but they are not interchangeable. Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral put you closer to the ocean, beach routines, Port Canaveral, and that classic coastal lifestyle. If walking to the beach, surfing, beachside dining, or short-term coastal energy is the dream, those areas may pull you strongly. But beachside can also bring different insurance questions. Condo rules, parking limits, rental restrictions, flood considerations, bridge dependence, and price trade-offs. Cocoa Village gives you a different kind of lifestyle. You're not beachside, but you may get more mainland centrality, local downtown energy, river proximity, and routes that work for more parts of central Brevard. So the question is not which one is better. The question is, do you want your everyday life oriented around the beach or around a central mainland village lifestyle with beach access as a drive? That answer usually narrows down the list pretty quickly. Titusville and Port St. John may also come into the conversation, especially for buyers connected to Kennedy Space Center, the space industry, launch view lifestyle, and Northern Brevard affordability. Titusville can make sense if you want stronger North Brevard access, a more direct connection to the Kennedy Space Center routes, and launch view identity. Port St. John can make sense if you want practical residential feel with access to US 1 and I-95, and you do not necessarily need that downtown walkability. Cocoa Village may make more sense if you want centrality, restaurants, events, and access to both north and central parts of the county. And again, the right answer depends on your actual life. If your job is north, Titusville or Port St. John may be more practical. If your household is split between multiple commute directions, Cocoa Village or nearby central areas may be more balanced. If you want the most walkable local restaurants and event scene, Cocoa Village may stand out. If you're comparing Cocoa Village with nearby areas, I would use 5 filters. First, lifestyle. Do you want walkable restaurants and events, beach access, water access, planned amenities, launch view proximity, or a quieter residential routine? Second is commute. Where do you actually go during the week? Do you need Rockledge, Viera, Melbourne, Port Canaveral, Kennedy Space Center, Orlando, the airport, beaches or schools, and activities in a specific direction? Third is property type. Are you comfortable with an older home? Do you want newer construction? Do you need a garage, yard, guest parking, office space, or lower maintenance living? Fourth is insurance and flood. This matters across Brevard, but especially when you compare older homes, waterfront influenced areas, beachside options, condos, and renovated properties. Get the insurance conversation started early. Fifth is resale. Will the next buyer understand the location and the home? Does the property have a clear story? Is it easy to explain why someone would choose that home over nearby alternatives? When all 5 filters line up, you are much closer to a confident decision. Here's the simple version. If you want character, restaurants, events, and central Space Coast access, Cocoa Village should be on your list. If you want a practical, central residential location with a broader neighborhood search, compare Rockledge. If you want water lifestyle, canal options, island identity, and beach routes, compare Merritt Island. If you want newer home options, planned amenities, schools, sports, shopping, and medical access, compare Viera and Suntree. If you want the ocean lifestyle, compare Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral. If you want North Brevard access, Kennedy Space Center proximity, or launch view identity, compare Titusville and Port St. John. The right answer is not the place with the best marketing photo, it's the place where the home, payment, commute, insurance, lifestyle, and resale all work together.
So if you're standing here in Cocoa Village and thinking, I could see myself living near this, this is a great starting point. But before you decide, compare it honestly. Compare it to Rockledge for central residential convenience. Compare it to Merritt Island for waterfront lifestyle and bridge trade-offs. Compare it to Viera and Suntree for planned community convenience. Compare it to Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral for beachside living. Compare it to Titusville and Port St. for North Brevard and launch view access. Then choose the area that fits your real week, not just your favorite afternoon. If you're trying to make that decision, I can help you compare the neighborhoods, the commute, the insurance questions, the condition of the home, and the resale story before you make an offer. And if you're researching a move here, make sure to join my private Facebook group called Moving to Brevard County, Florida. Just scan that QR code on the screen and join us there. Come ask your questions, compare neighborhoods, and learn what Space Coast life is really like from people who live here. I'll see you in the next video.